Hi, my name's Kelly Bowers, and I am a massage therapist who practices in Durham, North Carolina. I also write and teach about the business of massage. I'm writing a book right now and just finished a chapter where I laid out the 3 kinds of working relationships we can have when we work with other people. And for 99% of us, there are only 3, and they're very different. You can't mix and match them within one relationship, and I don't think we're clear on them. And those 3 options are tenant, employee, and contractor. Let me talk very briefly about them. I've talked before about the balance of control and responsibility, and these 3 relationships are really defined by that difference. If you are a tenant, you are renting space. Your relationship is governed by a lease, and the person you are renting space from has no control over your business. They may have some say over the type of business they are willing to rent to and some things that can go on in your business, but they don't talk about your hours, they don't talk about they have nothing to do with that. They have the least amount of control over your business and the least amount of authority. Let's go to the other end of the scale. If you are an employee, you hopefully have some kind of document that is an employment contract, and you filled out a W-2 when you were hired. And your employer has the greatest amount of control over you, and they have the greatest amount of responsibility. They need to provide space, they need to provide tools, they need to provide clients, they need to take care of the laundry. They need to do all of those things, and you are pretty much left to do your work. Now, your employment contract may say things like other duties as assigned, so yeah, you may have to help with the laundry. But primarily, they have all the responsibility, they have all the control. But you don't have to take care of things the same way. The third relationship, independent contractor, is the one that's in between these 2 and has to be negotiated. And this is the one where a contract is super important that you negotiate, but the control and responsibility thing has to be negotiated because it can be a little bit different from one contract to another. And I'm going to say it again, you have to negotiate that. Read up on the kinds of things that can be included. Be prepared to talk about them if you're an independent contractor. Those are the 3 relationships we can have when we work for somebody else. We can be their tenant, we can be their employee, or we can be their contractor. You can't be sort of a contractor who rents. You're either a tenant or you're a contractor. You're either an employee or you're a contractor. You're either a tenant or you're an employee. You can't mix and match those. If you're in a situation where that's a little unclear, it's going to be on you to step up and clarify that. And that may get messy, but in the long run, everybody's better off if these things are clearly laid out.